New details from a Diddy lawsuit allege that Jay-Z has been keeping a dark secret for over 2 decades and it's finally coming out. But where does Beyoncé fit into the narrative? We'll cover all this and more today in Leaked Secrets Expose What Jay-Z and Beyoncé Tried to Hide, so stick around. We were told that big names would start being linked to Diddy the closer we got to his trial, and now it's finally happening, with one lawsuit officially naming Jay-Z. The suit was originally filed back in October of this year, but at the time it was just Sean Diddy Combs named. The other parties were referred to as Celebrity A and B. The woman who filed the suit has remained anonymous, so she is known as Jane Doe right now. In the original lawsuit, Jane Doe alleged that Diddy and an unnamed male celebrity took turns being inappropriately engaged with her without consent, while another unnamed female celebrity watched. The alleged events of the evening went as follows. In 2000, the young plaintiff attempted to sneak into Radio City Music Hall for MTV's VMAs. When she was unsuccessful, she met Diddy's driver. The driver told her to come back after the show, and when she did, he drove her to a house. We don't know whose it was, but it was described as a large white house with a gated U-shaped driveway. The plaintiff claims that once inside, she was presented with a non-disclosure agreement to sign. She then claims there was widespread use of substances at the party, and when handed a beverage, the substances were in there too. She attempted to find somewhere safe to lay down and entered an empty bedroom. The plaintiff alleges that it wasn't long after that the trio of celebrities followed and the horrible events of the evening began to happen, only stopping when she managed to strike Diddy. It was after this that she was able to escape and return home. However, as the lawsuit claims, the plaintiff fell into a deep depression which continues to affect every facet of her life. Diddy has denied these accusations, insisting he is innocent. At the time of filing, the lawsuit only named Sean Diddy Combs. The other parties, unnamed celebrities. This has obviously changed. Jay-Z's name has been revealed, though he also insists he never did any of those things. The Daily Mail obtained images allegedly from the same night that featured Jay-Z at the party. Of course, that doesn't prove he did those things, just that he did attend the event. But we still don't know who the female celebrity was. There are 1001 theories, of course, because that is what the internet is for, and many fingers have pointed to Beyonce. She is Jay-Z's wife, and the two have been together for literally almost as long as I've been alive, so you can see why people would throw a side eye her way. However, I would argue it's actually pretty unlikely that Celebrity B was Beyonce. Jay-Z and Beyoncé would not have been together at the time. They met in March of 2000 at MTV's Spring Break Festival in Cancun, Mexico, and the alleged actions were carried out that September after the MTV Music Awards. Beyoncé and Jay-Z released a track together in 2018 called 713, in which Jay-Z raps about being interested in Beyoncé since he met her when she was 18 and he was 30, but not getting together right away, as the pair didn't speak for 2 years after the first meeting. Beyoncé also has said in past interviews that she and Jay-Z weren't romantically involved until she was 19, which again would mean that it's unlikely she was Celebrity B in the room, as that only happened roughly 6 months after the Spring Break Festival. Of course, even if Beyoncé would not have been in the room when it happened, who knows if she found out later in the relationship, or right now like the rest of us. Until we get an official verdict or the case is thrown out, this is all speculation, and Jay-Z is actively working towards having the case thrown out. Kind of. Him and his legal team are calling for Jane Doe to reveal herself. He wants to know who is publicly accusing him. Jay-Z and his team claim that the accuser should not be allowed to tarnish his name while hiding her identity. His attorney said that if the Jane Doe isn't revealed, it would deny Mr. Carter the fundamental right to confront his accuser while simultaneously enabling plaintiff and her counsel to conduct a trial by media. In a Monday filing, Jay-Z and his legal team have called for a judge to order that Jane Doe either reveal herself or the lawsuit gets dropped. The thing is, Jane Doe likely has a good reason to keep her name a secret. Tony Busby, her legal representation, spoke on behalf of her and the over 200 clients with claims against Diddy that his firm represents, and explained why the pseudonyms are so important. He claimed that about 80% of those that he is representing have told the firm that Diddy had allegedly warned them to stay quiet or something bad might happen to them and or their loved ones. Plus, keeping your name out of the headlines also ensures that an average person isn't followed by intense press through what might already be a difficult time. Busby spoke to a federal judge Sunday where he stressed how important it was that his client remain anonymous. However, there's still so many other unanswered questions, like why did the suit only name Diddy originally and wait to release Jay-Z's name, and why hasn't the female celebrity's name been revealed at the same time as Jay-Z? Well, Jay-Z has given us some clues on his end. The rapper claimed that before his name was released, his lawyer received a letter about the suit. It was described as a pre-litigation demand letter, letter. Basically, he's claiming it was intended to blackmail him. He alleges he was asked for money, but Tony Buzbee claims that mediation was requested, not funds. Buzbee responded to Jay-Z's claims in an amended complaint. He accused Jay-Z of conspiracy of harassment, bullying, and intimidation against plaintiff's lawyers, their families, employees, and former associates in an attempt to silence plaintiff from naming Jay-Z. So it seems like Jay-Z's name was initially hidden because they were trying to work things out privately, but it went wrong, and that's why he was added to the suit. In the event that the same steps were taken with Celebrity B as they were with Celebrity A, there's a chance that everything was settled behind closed doors. It's unclear if Jane Doe's legal team also would have taken the same route with Diddy, or if they would have just filed the suit because there were already so many allegations against him anyways. Jay-Z shared in a now deleted statement that the allegations are causing strain in his personal life as his daughter, Blue Ivy, is old enough to likely hear about the information or have those close to her ask her about it. Plus, she's almost the age Jane Doe was when the alleged incident happened. In the same statement posted to Roc Nation's social medias, Jay-Z accused Jane Doe's representation of exploiting people for personal gain. He called the claims idiotic and wrote that the only people who would believe them are their network of conspiracy theorists and fake psychics. Somehow there is still more to this though. Buzbee claims that he expected Jay-Z to try to unmask Jane Doe and would be filing a response when the time was right. He also dropped another interesting tidbit. Apparently, he was sued in November by an unnamed male celebrity, John Doe. Since the first filing with Diddy's name happened in October, the timeline would actually line up for Buzbee to have enough time to contact Jay-Z's lawyer and then for them to sue in response. This is all alleged as Buzbee doesn't actually know who it was. Buzbee did still relate that suit to the Jane Doe one though, saying he sued me under a pseudonym but files a motion to reveal the victim. Despite the high profile nature of this case, Jay-Z is still out making public appearances with his family. He was spotted on a red carpet shortly after the news broke of the incident from the early 2000s. The red carpet in question was Disney's Mufasa. Who knows if Blue Ivy has been made aware of the situation yet, but likely Beyonce was. If her and Jay-Z are worried about the allegations, they do hide it well. The live-action prequel to The Lion King stars Beyonce and their daughter Blue Ivy, so that's why he was there to support his family. It is his daughter's big day. However, considering the circumstances, many people have shared online that they think he should not have gone, or at least stayed off the red carpet, that maybe he should have sat this one out. One ex-user said the rapper had nerve showing up like that, another agreeing with the response, no shame. Another popular rapper is even lending his keyboard to the drama. 50 Cent has been closely following the Diddy allegations and case and commenting at every chance he gets. Having Jay-Z roped into it all now, it was only a matter of time before a post hit Instagram. The post has been deleted now, but of course there are screenshots everywhere. He posted a picture of the family on the carpet with a caption that basically said, "Oh, I got accused of this really awful thing, time to go to the movies." And that's just like a really PG translation of what it actually said. It seems that the public loves 50 Cent for keeping it real. He does have a lot to say. He's even helping create a Netflix documentary about the Diddy situation. Netflix will stream it, and it will primarily be about Cassie Ventura, Diddy's ex-girlfriend, and one of the first and most public of the suits against the rapper. The doc will be an episodic series, and all proceeds will go to victims of inappropriate violence. 50 Cent confirmed the bidding war was won by Netflix in a since deleted Instagram post. He also claimed that if more victims kept coming out, he's going to need more episodes, so there's potential the doc will end up covering way more than it originally bargained for, especially since Diddy's trial hasn't even happened yet. It's set for a May 2025 start. But what do you think? Let us know, and if you want more about this situation, check out Celebrities Who Warned Us About Jay-Z in 2024. Thanks for watching. Bye!